Hey guys, I'm Yang, and maybe you know me from Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm here to present you my new channel. I'll be covering Godforge on this channel, and this is the first video that I will post here. I've played the Alpha Wave 1, and I'm prepping to play the Alpha Wave 2. For today's video, I have patch notes that is exclusive to the content creators, and I'll read it to you, and I'll talk a little bit about why I think this game might just break the gacha industry. If you're not subscribed and if you don't know my work, you can check the link in the description to see my other channel where I cover Raid Shadow Legends in Portuguese, but this channel will be exclusively in English. So without further ado, let's go to the video. Okay guys, so first things first, I want to talk about two things that I think it's very important to see the perspective which we come to this alpha testing. So the first thing is Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 will only have one game mode, and this is the Caverns. So this is very important to take a look at, because if we think that we only have one game mode, this is bad for the game, but this is the way for Faithless team to test the game. So this is not the game itself, it's just a testing phase. And as we only have one game mode, many things have to be adjusted so we can play smoothly in this game mode. So once they launch the game, they will for sure add a lot more, and many things will change just because we have another game mode. Another thing that I think it's very important when we're looking at this game is that many things here in this testing phase will no longer exist when they launch the game. Like now we can farm a lot of legendaries, a lot of epic heroes, and the gear farming is very different from other games. And this is also very important, because if we have a game where in 10 days I can acquire 40 legendaries, the game will break for sure, because it's too easy. So we approach this in the looks of this is an alpha testing. This is not the game itself, but this is very cool. And one of the things that I really think it's great that they are doing at Faithless and Godforge is listening to the community. You will see that in this patch notes, I have a lot of things to say that were things that the community feedback. And this is very different from other like huge companies that do not listen to the community as much. Like Raid, for example. There are things in Raid that change, but they take a year or 2 years of the community shouting at them, and they don't listen. I've never seen a dev or CEO or someone that shares the company spend so much time in Discord as Hades and other people from the team, because they want to listen to the community. I mean, Hades is always on some chats in the Discord, and this is so cool because he's also talking about strategies, talking about mechanics of the game, and we can feedback directly to him and directly to the team, and they listen. So this is one of the things that I think makes this game very different from others, and this might be the game that has the most potential to just break the meta of gacha games. So let's go to the patch notes. First things first, this patch notes is very cool. I really like this format, and they say that big changes for Alpha Wave 2 of the Godforge. As I said, I played Alpha Wave 1 and it was great. I played a lot of Alpha Wave 1. So let's go to the first big thing, hero unbinding. This is great. If you played Alpha Wave 1, your roster was always full. This was inevitable, and now we can like feed heroes so they transform into XP potions and into spirits, and this is awesome. I doubt this is the way it will come to the actual game when they release the game, because this is too broken. I mean, you can turn a rare hero into a 3-star spirit, and this is too broken. It's too good. Also, you gain some XP for this, so it's always better to transform your heroes into spirits before you feed them. Like, you will never feed heroes, you will always feed spirits, because if you unbind the spirits, you gain, if you unbind the hero, you gain the spirits, and you also gain XP. So I think this is very cool. I don't think this will come to the actual game because it's too broken, but this is super necessary for the alpha, because the alpha is supposed to be easy. We only have 10 days to play, so it's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be quick. It's supposed to be smooth, and this makes the game a lot smooth. So I love this, and I don't think they were planning to do this. Maybe they were planning to do some form of this, but the pressure of the community to the Faithless team was so big against this mechanic, or towards this mechanic, that they implemented something that is very, very smooth, that makes the game very, very quick to clear your roster, to make space, to feed champions. And this is, I mean, again, this is why I think this game has a lot of potential, because they listen to the community and they go like, okay, so community really needs this, let's make this really good. And that's it. This is really good. I really love this. This is the thing that I think will help the most in the Alpha Wave 2 compared to the Alpha Wave 1. Okay, so as it says here, common heroes granting 1-star spirit, 2-star spirits from uncommon heroes, and there it goes. Many things for Alpha Wave 2 will be rebalanced, and that's great as well, because most games take a ton of time to rebalance things, and this is very, very quick. I think I have to say that I'm comparing to actually launched games with a fixed mechanics and stuff, and for alphas is very easy. It's easier to rebalance things, but I think most of the rebalance things are thought with the feedback from the community, and that's great for me. So the first things, and the biggest thing I think, is that resistance and accuracy will be higher from floor 90 and up. So 90 and up will become a lot stronger, a lot harder for us to climb, and that's very good. But I have a thing to say about this. We need better ways to farm gear and to upgrade gear, because I had a hero with 250 speeds and 200 accuracy, and that took the best gear in my account. That took a lot of gold to upgrade this gear so I can put 200 accuracy on this hero. And I think this is very hard. As I think there is a unbalance, because we can get legendaries very quick and very, very easy in this alpha farming, but the gear is not quite that level. And I think this is by design, but I wanted to have better gear, because if we need more accuracy to land our debuffs, or resistance to resist the debuffs of our opponents, that brings us more variety of strategies, and this is not that possible with the quality of gear we were acquiring at Alpha 1. So I really, really want to be easier for us to get good gear, to upgrade our gear. And that way we can build, let's say, a 280 speed hero with 300 to 400 accuracy. But this was not possible on Alpha Wave 1 because we didn't have that good gear. Another nice rebalances that we're having is we have double the Ascension Alchemy Stones across all stages, and that's very good. I really wish they put a stage where you can farm Void Stones the stones that we use to ascend void heroes. I don't remember how the void affinity is called in Godforge, but it's the neutral affinity. Also, they increase the 2-star drop rate for spirits at high stages, and stage 120 now grants any armor slot with higher quality at higher stages. So this will be probably one of the best stages to auto farm for any gear, right? The way I was approaching it on Alpha 1 was like I was farming quite a good amount of energy on each stage so I can get a good amount of each armor piece. So if I want a Powdron, I will go to the Powdron stage and I will put like 500 energy there, and then I filter my stuff. I see if I got a couple of good Powdrons, and then I move to chests, and then I move to gloves, and that's it. Maybe now I can like put like a 3k energy on the stage 120, and that's good. I don't know what rebalanced abilities upgrade for better reward distribution means. I really don't. If you know, please leave it in the comments. I really don't know what that means. And they say here that for those who go all the way to stage 150 and 151, Fafnir will be way harder, and that's necessary, because I don't know if you know this, but the wave 3 of Alpha will be a competition, and who wins gains travel to Las Vegas. So they really need this to be fair and square. On wave 1 we had a lot of bugs. We have some heroes hitting for like quintillion damage, and we need this to be fixed for Alpha Wave 3. And honestly, this kind of needs to be fixed for Alpha Wave 2, because now is the last time they can throw things and say, okay, test this should work. If this doesn't work and it has a lot of bugs, we can't know for sure that they will be able to fix it for Alpha Wave 3, where the competition lands. So I'm quite scared, because if they can't fix Fafnir for Alpha Wave 2, maybe on Alpha Wave 3 there will be some kind of bugs. The craziest strategy against Fafnir was like controlling the divinity meter on him, and that will not be possible anymore. Not the way we were doing it last time. Probably it will resist imprints or something. It also had some bugs where we could stun the boss and things like this. This will probably be fixed. Like these simple bugs will probably be fixed. But I expect Fafnir to be like 95% ready on Alpha Wave 2, the same way it will be for Alpha Wave 3, at least. We have a good amount of UI improvements as well. That's I really love this, because the UI for me was the worst polished thing in all Alpha, in my opinion. But the UI fixes here are a lot like tweaking in as I can see. Probably they increased the size of some bars, and they tweaked the speed of some bars moving, or things like this. Also, they added a flag to show what is the realm of your heroes, and this was really a big point on Alpha Wave 1. They probably missed that, and we need that to see, like, oh, I need a hero from X realm, so I don't know what X realm means, or who is from X realm. Now we can see. Also, they have camera updates. We have to see how these cameras work, but they changed the name and they changed a little bit how they work. okay? I have a video about these cameras, but I think this video will be too long if I show that, so I'll keep that for the next video, okay? So this is great. I love this. This info panel here, in battle info panel, is one of the things that I fed back to the team that this is really needed, especially early in the game, because early in the game we see the icon for a buff or debuff and we don't know what that means. We don't know the name of this buff or debuff, so we really needed that info panel so we can see this. Also, I would love to see a battle log where they show all the damage, all the buffs, all the debuffs, all the effects that took place, because for me, I love to do spreadsheets. I love to do math on the game. I love to discover mechanics and play with this. And the way damage goes up, the image, the number of damage and other effects goes in this game, I think it's worse than Raid. And Raid is already really bad. I can't see when it has a lot of numbers going up in the screen. So to have a battle log, it would be awesome. But I know that this battle log, it's very, very, very hard to build from a dev perspective. So I don't expect this to come for alpha, but this info panel is already really good. So they have a lot of bug fixes. They don't bring every bug fix here, but bug fixes, they in particular bugs related to combat freezes, disables, locks on Fafnir and Golden Guardian, and many critical performance issues have been addressed, making Alpha 2 experience a more stable and reliable experience. So I expect for us to be able to farm like more than 15 minutes without the game freezing, for example. Also, they have rebalance for heroes. So this is very good as well. So they took some metrics and they actually tweaked some numbers on the heroes, like damage multipliers or divinity or ability upgrades or things like this. They also said the heroes, they didn't have awakening bonuses. Now they will have. So this is the list: Achilles, Aphrodite, Asag, Bastet. There's a lot of heroes. I'll put in the description of this video all the heroes that are having that are getting rebalanced. Okay, so you can see the full list. But one of the things that I will say about this list is those that have this symbol will have a greater rebalance. They most likely are the heroes in meta, like Aphrodite, Dracula, Beowulf, Shamash, Zeus, okay? But I noticed that Isis is not here, and Isis was really broken. I mean, she was amazing. One of the only healers and revivers in the entire game, so she's not been touched. So very cool to see, okay? Also, they have some bug fixes here, and these bug fixes address some of the worst bug fixes in the game. For example, the infinite Musashi counterattacks, like two Musashis attacking each other. Hercules never dies. This was one of the worst, and others that are here, okay? So I will leave the list of these bug fixes in the description as well, so you can see each one of them separately. Okay, guys, this is it for the video. I really think that Godforge has a great future because the team is always on Discord, it's always listening to the community, and I think this game can be huge if they keep listening to the community and keep upgrading in a way that makes the community happy and makes the game great. Okay, so don't forget to leave a like on this video, to subscribe, share with whoever you think will like this video, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.